Hi everyone, it's Paul Colossus. I promised everyone that I would show some clips of the studio and what we've got going on so far, and it is a joy to be able to share with you the beginnings of Waterdrum Studios, partnership between myself and a good friend of mine, Troy Cunningham. Definitely go check them out on Facebook. There will be a Facebook group soon. We are in the process of making it. Also a website as well. We're going to have our own waterdrum.com. Let me get this video going for you so you can see what I'm seeing. So I'm going to start down here. That's our Tower of Power. That is the Mac Pro that we use to process all our information. We use it to run Logic Pro, and we use it to process our software instruments as well. We've got almost a terabyte worth of software instruments that, yeah, it lets us do quite a bit. That's the laptop I use for most of the mobile work that I do, and also for blogging and networking with you guys. That there is a workhorse. It's going to go on 6 years here pretty quick, and it's still going strong, just like brand new. Got the HP4, great headset monitor. We can have up to 4 headsets going at the same time. My 3 favorite books. First one on the left is my journal. Joe Schroeder's Disciplines of Doership, the little yellow book. And then, of course, another great book that I like to keep handy. We've got the reverb rack from TC Electronics. Does a great job of giving some good space to the music. We've got the Chaos Pad. That is a great little instrument that basically will take any sample of audio and produce effects. You know, like the things that you hear in the Matrix, or dance music or whatever else like that. Well, here's our mixer that we have this mixer running into our Tower of Power down over there. We have that running FireWire, so it's really cool. We can have all these inputs go into the computer and manage them separately. It's not like before we had this. We would have all these inputs and they would be going into the computer under one signal. And it's just a blessing to be able to control each of those signals separately now, and that definitely helps out with the amount of music we can pump out at once. That's the electric guitar I usually use. That's the Jackson. Over here we're renting this acoustic. We don't do a whole lot of acoustic work. I'm starting to do a little bit more now, but we just rented this guitar for now for some of the projects we have immediately. And it's a fat body Epiphone. There's a frame drum, does some nice big deep rumbling bass drum. It's fantastic what that thing can do. We've got the Hansonic, great little controller, lets us access all kinds of different instruments, but we have a lot of fun actually hooking that puppy up to the Tower of Power, and having this actually play so many of the instruments that are loaded in there. It's fantastic. We also have, for the same purpose, we have the V-drums. Really fun to sit down in front of. It's maybe an old set, but it's really cool to be able to, again, control instruments. And then there's my corner. This is actually my favorite place to work. We've got 2 keyboards at the moment. We're going to be adding on soon again. The top one here, that's the Alesis Ion. Great little, it's a modeling analog synthesizer. It's not quite analog, but it's as close as you can get, and it does a fantastic job of creating some pretty wicked sounds. And then underneath that, we've got the 88 keys. We just added these ones. We just added that bottom one there last week. Fantastic controller, and also great action on the keys. The weight is phenomenal. I love Korg's weighted keys. And that is the SP250. What's really cool about this is that because like this keyboard here, it only has 49 keys. So it's kind of limited as to the range you can play at once. Yeah, I can control, maybe I want these 49 keys to play high, maybe I want them to play low, or whatever else. But what's nice is not having to change it and using the full 88 keys. Got a full range of a piano to be able to control the sounds inside that. It's great. It's kind of a, when you first do it, it's kind of freaky because you're like, how in the world does that make noise? And it's great. So yeah, it's fantastic. Thanks so much to all of you for coming to the studio and checking it out. It gives me great pleasure to be able to share with you some of the tools that we're going to be using to create music. and I am excited to be able to share with you what's coming, what's in store for us as Waterdrum Studios is to help you prosper through music, and that can take many forms. So I want to thank you again so much for coming for the visit, and watch out for more. Talk to you later.